Meet Lee. Lee grew up in rural China and started out in the mobile accessory trading business. 3 years ago, Lee started trading mobile accessory from China to Nigeria, and it has been a great success. Lee was really happy about the orders. However, Lee's business margin are only 5 to 10%, and every cost adds up. The most challenging part for Lee is to receive money from Africa. Sometimes Lee's customers send payments from a major Nigeria bank. It is not only expensive, but also very slow. When there is a foreign currency shortage, the transaction can take many weeks to complete. The delay has a huge impact. While Lee waits for the payment, his revenue and profits drop in half. In order to save fees and speed up the transactions, Lee's Nigerian customers also try an informal way to wire payments, but that's flagged by Chinese government, and Lee's China bank account gets frozen. That makes Lee nearly out of business. Lee can't move money from Nigeria to China in a quick and reliable way, putting his entire supply chain, profit margin, and the whole business at risk. Should I continue this trade? Lee always wonders. The payment challenge is just making the trade not a sustainable business. We are Pyxis. We make Africa-Asia cross-border trade payment simple and reliable. With our deep understanding of both Africa and Asia, we are able to partner with local payment institutions on both sides to enable direct payments, which improves currency efficiency and reduce risks. Let me show you how it works. Merchants like Lee can sign up on our platform using their mobile number and email address. They will upload their KYC docs to open the global account. Pyxis will review and approve the account within 1 business day. Lee now has access to local bank accounts in Kenya, Nigeria, and Tanzania, and his clients can easily send him funds using local payment method that is not only cheap, but also just take a few seconds or to a few hours to complete. After receiving Nigerian Naira, Lee goes to initiate a new transfer. Here, Lee can easily convert his Nairas to USD using the exchange rate indicated and pay it out to the suppliers. Lee can also choose to pay out directly in renminbi. We provide templates to guide declaration of his trade to be compliant with the Chinese regulator. We earn around 0.5 to 2% of the transaction volume from FX rates, transaction fees, and commissions. Now, Lee can transact faster with less risk. The market is huge. Africa-Asia trade is thriving at more than $700 billion a year. Out of it, China-Africa trade alone is more than $500 billion. This is around 70% of China-US trade and 8 times of intra-Africa trade. Imagine, if we just penetrate 3% of this market, it takes our annual transaction volume to be at $15 billion. To target this opportunity, we have a significant competitive advantage. Large international players that facilitate China renminbi global trade are not yet in Africa market due to the perceived risk and uncertainties, while traditional institutions in Africa takes weeks to complete a transaction. Pyxis is able to make a transaction happen in merely days, significantly benefiting customers' working capital and reducing risks. We have a unique team to make it happen. Our team combines knowledge and experience across Africa, Asia, and the payment industry. I am April Long, the co-founder and CEO of Pyxis. I've got 9 years of experience on the ground in Africa dedicated to managing the China-Africa corridor business in Standard Chartered Bank and other payment institutions. I have successfully integrated big fintech names like Tencent, Pingpong with African payment operators. I have managed transactions over $10 million in profit annually. George Chen, my co-founder and CCO, is an expert on trade in Africa with a tech background. He has 15 years experience in Africa as a senior management and successfully implemented at least 5 national trade systems. Through this experience, he has established robust relationships with many African states and trade regulators. Today, over $200 million in acres from over 1 million merchants through our partners. We've also managed to secure partnerships with strong players, including Tencent, China UnionPay, Alipay, and many more. In our pilots, we have grown 30% month on month. And in the last month, our transaction has reached $6 million. That presents an annualized transaction volume of more than $72 million. We believe Africa-Asia is the next $100 billion level fintech corridor that is going to boom. And in Pyxis, we've got the right team at the right time.